Yeah. What's up? It's yours truly, and today we are going to look at interesting emblems. Not fail, those will come. There's plenty of fails to go around, but today we're going to look at some interesting emblems. And right now you're looking at my Like a Sir, that's my emblem. So once again, I'm showing you one of mine. But let's go ahead and get started. Here we have a rage. I know we've all been here before. That moment where you want to just chuck your controller through your TV, have that epic rage. I'm not sure if this picture is squeaker rage or regular rage, but I hope it's squeaker rage. If any of you have problems with rage and have broken controllers or have thrown your controllers, one thing that I found is very useful is to grasp the controller as hard as you can and simulate chucking it. Don't actually chuck the controller, of course, but like go through with the motion of chucking it. I find that's really therapeutic. It really, like, I don't know, just something about it works. Because I have broken controllers before and thrown them and stuff like that when I get mad and stuff like that. So yes, I know it's silly, but you know, it happens. So anyways, let's move on. We're going to look at some food right now. We have this Sloppy Joe. I'm not really sure why he did this, but he did a decent job as Sloppy Joe. Maybe it's because his gamertag is Sloppy Drew. But anyways, he did a Sloppy Joe. Here's some nachos covered in pills. I'm not really sure what the pills are for. Maybe he's saying that nachos are his drug, or that he eats so many nachos he overdoses like he's on drugs, or maybe he's saying that he uses them to take his medication. I don't know, but we're going to move on to one of my favorites, which is Ed, and Eddy. I love this TV show as a kid. I watched it all the time. I thought it was a great show. I think it's a ton better than any shows that are on TV now, especially animated shows today just suck. So this was a classic 90s show. If you're looking for a good animated show because of all the nonsense they have on now, this is a show to go watch. I thought this was a really interesting emblem. And yes, that is a 3 for his ear. And no, I do not care. So anyways, moving on, we have this sheep ninja, I guess you could say, running from bullets, I think. I'm not really sure. But I just thought that was an interesting alternative to anything I've seen. Next, we have this periodic table element. Not really sure if this is Nerd Alert or what, but this guy just decided to make carbon his emblem. I'm not sure. I actually Googled this, and yes, it is the 6th element. He got it correct, but wow, what a geek. Anyways, moving on. Here are some ones that are just typed on there. This one is accurately depicted. I mean, you have the butt, you have the feces. It says, "I poop on you." It gets the message across, you know, and you know, I guess if this is your thing, if you poop on people, I guess you know you can depict it in emblem form. I have no problem with that. Here's some more writing ones that I've found. This dude, "I piss excellence." I'm so glad, my friend. I'm so glad. I mean, as long as that river is flowing steadily, that's good. Here's another one that I found hilarious. Here's a slide. Get on my level. I find this funny because you see a lot of those. Here is the ladder. Now get on my level, and I'm just glad to know that there's some people who actually have some self-esteem on there. So that's good. I thought that was pretty funny. Next, we have a motto to live by: living like Larry. You know, YOLO is so outdated. We've all said it to death. We need a new motto. Triple L, living like Larry. That is the real way to live, my friend. That is the real way to live. Bravo to you. Great motto to live by. Next, we have a fail because it's supposed to be "you are weird, man." So he spelled "your." He did the wrong "your," but I'm not a grammar Nazi. I know I point this out, but I'm not a grammar Nazi. I just thought it was funny. Other than that, it's just, you know, I guess if you want to just make random comments at people, this is the way to go. Next, we have the one girl on Call of Duty. Yep, we know that's a girl desperate for attention. Ladies, if you need to go on Call of Duty Black Ops to find a man, you're in trouble. You're in deep, deep trouble. Don't do this. You can go meet men otherwise. You don't need to stoop to this level. I promise you'll find a guy that's not shallow enough to like you just because you play Call of Duty. So there's my rant. So let's move on to gun sounds. You know, I kind of imagine that this is Star Wars, you know, the pew 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 from, you know, Star Wars. But, I'm glad we're doing, the old comic book sounds, when there's an explosion and, boom comes across the screen, or, someone hits someone, it says pow. I kind of like that. So I thought this was an interesting alternative. Next, we have the motto that I could probably use at times. I just suck. I have those games where I just suck, and we all do. So I thought it was interesting that this guy decided to let us know that he's sucking. I'm glad someone on Call of Duty has some low self-esteem, because most of us are on the other extreme. But I just thought this was really interesting. Moving on to one of the more corny emblems. This one, of course. Um, you know, I this one's just so corny that I thought it was funny. I just doesn't make much sense to me. But hey, it's better than a bad Pikachu, right? Here's my favorite one. This one, I just find this hilarious. I mean, for the guy to take time to make this kind of emblem, I find it very clever. I mean, it's not hard to make a good emblem, guys. This gets the point across very well. And lastly, I want to show you Steeful Clown's interesting emblem. This is one I have not seen a lot, and he did a great job with it. It's the pointless button from the ASDFGH videos. If you haven't watched those, you should. They're hilarious. Big shout out to Steeful Clown. He's now a part of Xylos Gaming, so you definitely want to go check him out, sub his channel, and support him. The little bird is leaving the nest, and he is on his way to be a professional gamer. So that little bird is flying on his way. So go support him. And this has been Interesting Emblems with yours truly. Till the next time.
Yeah, gay?